A bag of words, question and answers. Who was Kirti? Kirti Kumara was a young shepherd boy. What was the condition to marry the little princess? The condition to marry the princess was to look after 100 rabbits for a month without losing a single one. Next question. Who came to meet Kirti in the form of a stranger? Answer. King came to meet Kirti in the form of a stranger. Next question. What did the king promise to give Kirti if he gives him a rabbit? Answer. The king promised to give Kirti a gold bar if he gives him a rabbit. How did the queen come to meet Kirti? The queen came to meet Kirti in the form of an old woman. What did the old woman promise to give Kirti in the place of a rabbit? The old woman promised to give 2 bars of gold to Kirti in place of a rabbit. What did the king steal from Kirti? The king stole from Kirti a rabbit. Where did the king put the rabbit? The king put the rabbit into a sack. Next question. Name the musical instrument Kirti plays to gather the rabbits. Answer. The musical instrument Kirti played to gather the rabbits was a flute. Next question. Who wrote the story A Bag of Words? Sudha Murthy wrote the story A Bag of Words. WROTE. Answer the following questions. Sketch the character of Kirti. Kirti Kumara was handsome young shepherd. He could play the flute wonderfully. Whenever he played on his simple flute, which he made with his own hands, his sheep would listen to it, spellbound, and do whatever he wanted to. He wanted to marry the princess of that kingdom, who was very beautiful. So he accepted the condition of the princess and worked properly day and night carefully to look after 100 rabbits daily for 30 days without losing single rabbit. He played the flute daily so as to take care of all the rabbits of the princess. He was very sincere person. He was dedicated towards his work. He did his work with enjoyment and completed his work. Due to his sincerity, hard work, carefulness, talent, and daily work, the king and queen accepted him as their princess husband and made him king. What was the condition to marriage a princess? Explain. The condition to marry the princess was to look after 100 rabbits for a month without losing a single one in her kingdom. Many kings came but failed to take care of 100 rabbits. Kirti Kumara, who was a shepherd, also came and he landed at the king's palace, clutching his flute. The king and queen were shocked that a scruffy shepherd wanted to marry their daughter, but they had to keep their words, and Kirti was shown the cage with the 100 rabbits. The next morning, Kirti went to the cage and, blowing softly into his flute, he led the rabbits to a beautiful meadow where they played, grazed, and listened to the music. Not one rabbit tried to escape, and the predators, like eagles and foxes, too kept away. The, the princess heard about this strange and exciting suitor and decided to see him for herself. She went to the meadow and instantly felt in love with the handsome boy who played such divine music. She started meeting him every day. When the king and queen heard about this, they were furious. Not only was the boy fulfilling the condition, the princess also supported him. How could their beautiful daughter marry a poor shepherd? They played a trick. The king, in the form of stranger, brought a rabbit from Kirti, but by listening the flute of Kirti, the rabbit went towards him. Again, the king tried to get a rabbit from Kirti and brought it and showed to king. But again, at listening the flute of Kirti, it ran towards him. The king and queen were surprised to see this and later on agreed to give their princess to marry with the shepherd. Over.